get my coffee beans from Aldi's, man. They're organic from Honduras. I respect the heck out of Aldi. And then I
How
get
much?
the grinder that costs me $30 and
Hold on.
grind up. So it'll cost me like anywhere from like 51 cents a cup of coffee every day.
Okay, good. So you're what is your vice though? There's something that you spend a little bit of money on every month that you could
Probably gasoline, but yeah, I'm not worried about gasoline too much.
Right, but you'll spend $75 on gasoline, no problem, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Why?
Right now,
Because
I'm in the
it gets you
Chicagoland
what you
area.
right, but it
I want
gets
to
you
move.
what you. It's important to spend the money on gasoline because it gets you where you need to go, and so wholesale outlets get you where you need to go. I know it's $75, but you take that first month.
Oh, 75? Really? I thought it was okay. I don't know. I had the impression it was in the triple digits. I was like, oh, that's gonna be like 1,200.
On the first month, they're giving you 25% off. I've got a link that I'll put in the chat.
Oh, big bet. Because I want to just be I just want to call houses that'll close, like have a 75, anywhere between like over a 50% chance of closing. Not like to like get it under contract because anybody can get anything under contract if it's like, oh, asking price, sure. Oh, 5K off list price, sure. You know, that's nothing. You know, but who's gonna buy it? You know, like it's got to be like whatever the ask price is, and 10% down per se. So like the investment would be like 15% all in, and they get like a 0% juicy interest, right? Even if you overpay for the property on the principal, but not the interest. That's what is the beauty of it.
Cool. No, and that's you've got a great handle on what it is. So
thank you, sir.
Let me show you real quick.
I'm just an apprentice. I want to learn.
No, that's what I'm trying to do. So here's the lead generator, and I went to Toledo, Ohio, because you said you like Ohio. And what this does is this gives you right now in Toledo 315 places to call on. Okay, so I'm setting this up low to high as far as the price, and I've applied the filter. So let's look and see what the rents are. So what we do is just the simplest thing. If the rents are 1% of the purchase price, then that's something we look at. These are all $15,000, $17,000. They rent for $1,200, and they're only
1%. I hear 1% all the time, sir. Sorry to interrupt you, but I need more knowledge on that one.
Okay, 1%.
Yes, sir. 1% of rent. So 1,200 for rent for a property that is 120K. And Toledo, Ohio, there's not really much equity to gain, but there's a lot of cash flow in that market if you want to rent. The Section 8 is probably really good, depending on the taxes, PITI, all that mumbo jumbo, 20% on the top, capex, management, and vacancy, and what have you. You know.
Okay, so Wholesale Atlas is going to do all that for you. So I don't know if you can see. Are you driving still?
Hands-free, yeah.
Okay, so you can't really see my screen. So I'll try to describe what's going on. So
I just 3 columns, and they're probably just showing me some criteria. But I understand the concept. What are we looking at, though?
So let's just look at this house right here. It's $15,000. Its rent's $1,200 a month. That blows the 1% rule out of the water, right? If it was $100,000 and it rented for $1,000, we'd be in the right spot. This is $15,000. It's going to need some rehab, so we just have to keep that rehab low enough, right? But they own it 100%. So here are 3 properties in a row, 4, 5, 6, that all meet the criteria that you were saying that you like, the seller finance possibility. Now, if we go for more expensive places, like these are going to be a little bit more turnkey. These are all in the 60s. Let's go into the 100,000 at least. Ohio is a great state for looking for the 1% rule. They've got very high rents compared to a lot of the other places. Like anywhere in Utah is terrible because it's expensive. Okay, so we're looking here, $65,000, and it's renting out for at least $1,000 a month. So you're killing it. It just needs to be 650 a month to be something that we would look at. And this one looks okay. It doesn't look like it's hammered. It looks like it's well kept. And the best part is all we're seeing is outside pictures. So more than likely it's rented. And so this is one to call on. And so what I want from everybody is you guys to just find these deals and just immediately call on them. So take that one, call on it. Take this one and call on it. This one, call on it. Like I think I just went through 12 different properties that you could call on immediately. Most of them, most of them say seller finance as a possibility. So simple. I think we're up to 15 or 18. These are all properties you can. Well, these have mortgages on them. But these are all properties you can be calling on today. And what I want you to do is when you call on these places, I want you to find out why they're selling. And once you find out why they're selling, then you can figure out what you're going to do as far as your strategy. Okay, does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
But what saves you is no longer do you have to go to the PropWire and then over to Zillow and then over, and check a rent, and then it's all right here. It all says it right here. And so when you go in to analyze leads, not only does it tell you everything, it tells you they have a new conventional loan. They owe $49,000. They got it out for $50,000. They're selling for $69,000. So this is one that you could probably come in and take over the loan. But also it tells you, it gives you an offer price for cash. It helps you with your seller finance, doing any kind of seller finance terms. So this is, and in the end, it'll generate an email for you and send an email. You can just copy and paste that. Crazy good, because you don't have to go all over the place. You don't have to wonder what the rents are.
My favorite thing.
What's that?
My favorite thing is when I just copy and paste that and throw it into chat, and I ask it to save the exact same thing, keep the same key elements, just to reword it without having 1 in 100 similar copies, and it does the trick, and then I send it off.
Yeah, it's perfect. And then the key to all this is just to turn and burn. You want to just be calling realtors all day.
Yeah. Like 100 offers, a good email blast them. I don't like the text. Blast. I've never tried it, never dabbled in it. I don't want the application to get to me for even attempting it. But email blast them. The relatives, because they're obviously gonna like trying to represent somebody to sell it. So it's amazing. I don't know.
But the key, when you get to your seller finance terms, always do 25% of rents as your price to the seller.
Oh, 25%?
Yep. Try to get it for a 10-year balloon. Try to get 0% interest. And
plateau like 7 years. 7 years. So like anything like 6 is okay, but like they got to be able to cash out refi this 75% LT. So, yeah, I get it.
But if you can get it 10 years, that's even better. So we start with 10 years. And we can let them talk us down to 8 or 7. But also I want you to do a 5%.
That's where I fail, dude. I fail. I give them my best at first. I should probably start like 12. Be like, hey, we'll do it better than a conventional loan that'll do it at 15. I mean, they got 30 or the 15, but we're doing it at 12, and then talk them down and try to get nine years of balloon. That'd be amazing. All right, I'm gonna be quiet. I'm gonna shut up, man. I'm probably annoying.
That's okay. So I put those criteria, Marilyn, put those in the chat. So the next time you go after seller finance, you can just use those as your guide.
What's I don't know about wholesale. What's the JV split if I go through the wholesale Atlas software?
Wholesale Atlas just is they're just giving you a way to find everything. And they'll help you do a contract. But the cool thing is they also have the Atlas, which is kind of like eBay for your
Do
deals.
they dispo?
Oh. They don't dispo, but if you need dispo, we can.
So I have to throw that thing around in a marketplace like I don't know. I just make a lot of like jokes.
Yeah, you can always
Yeah.
find somebody to do this boat for sure.
Yeah, they throw that thing on Marketplace, throw it on Craigslist, throw
Exactly.
it on everything, man. If you got investor lift, got tier mode, bro, that thing's gonna be sold in like 30 minutes maybe. Probably if it's a good tasty contract, you know.
The one that's the key is you guys have to get really, really good deals. Those are the ones that sell, and
that's the magic. That's the trick to like getting it sold quickly, you know.
Yep.
I want to get good at that. I mean,
Yeah, it's all about just doing it.
time just goes.
Okay, bro. Well, good talking to you.
All right, man.
Okay, who else has got? Did I see Mr. Steptoff? Did you want to come up here? Or are you just making? No, I'm not. Lies. Lies. Okay. Hey, Mr. Saint, are you going to go live today? Let's get you up here real quick. I know we talked about you grabbing a spot, but I don't want to. Are you
Morning, Trent.
How are you, buddy?
Good. I was thinking Wednesday. I was getting the pitch deck ready. I was making sure
cool.
that
Wednesday.
everything is good. Wednesday. Yeah.
Okay. So it's kind of cool. We've got both of our new live streamers up here. Also, where's gonna bring it up? Are you were here? Ryan's here somewhere. He's got his gamer tag in it. Outlaw of Torn. Oh, I saw him earlier. Is he not? So he's gonna do a live stream on Tuesdays and Thursdays between 2 and 3 Pacific time. So guys, Mr. Saint is going to come in right after Tyrell, and he's going to do that starting on Wednesday. He's going to do live streams as well. So you're going to have live streams from 8 till noon now, thanks to these guys, starting on Wednesday. But Tyrell said he's going to start today. So anybody else that feels like they've got stuff to talk about, or the coolest part of the whole thing is it keeps you accountable, but for you to do your own stuff. So if you just want to go live and perfect, thank you. If you want to just go live and make your phone calls, you totally can do that because it's kind of fun. It makes it a little bit more fun for you to make phone calls because you got people watching you and they're kind of cheering you on. But that's I want to get this Discord up and running a little bit more. Have a lot more information and live streams going on. So I appreciate these two helping as well as Ryan. And Mikey is I don't even see Mikey. Mikey's the one that's putting it all together. Oh, Mikey's in a little bit. So let's see. But Mikey is the one that runs the Discord. He called me this week and he's like, dude, you've got to get better, more lives going. And I'm like, okay, we nailed it. All right. So thank you guys for jumping in and helping out the community. What's going to happen for them too is it's going to help them out. You're going to start getting a lot of people asking for help and possible JVs. Also, Ryan is going to be able to show off his the program. I don't want to call it. What would you call it? This is his. It's an extension for Google, and it's called Real Estate Deal Analyzer. And here's what his looks like. So what I love about it is it works with Atlas too, in the sense that when you go into Atlas and then you look at the Zillow listing, it will confirm your rents for you right off. So if you look at regular Zillow, you don't see this and you won't see this. But you hit capture property and then go to your dashboard, it captures the property for you. Why? Why did it just do that? Why is it lined? It usually captures your property. Gosh darn it. So I did something wrong. Again, operator error percent. Also gives you calculators. It gives you so much, but he's gonna be showing that off and showcasing that on Tuesdays and Thursdays this time. Okay. All right. J-Rod's got something. He's got. Is that something we can share, J-Rod? Let me pull you up, Jason. Sorry. It is so Monday. It's not even fun. Jason, raise your hand and I'll bring you up. Maybe not. Maybe you're not in. Oh, he sent me an address. I thought it was. Maybe not. Okay, so never mind. But yeah, super great to have you guys help out with that. All right. Anybody else have any questions? Let's get some phone calls out of the way. Anybody nervous about making phone calls? I really want to get you on the phone. The very most important part of this entire business, getting on the phone. That's the biggest, baddest, most important part for sure. I'm gonna look at Evansville. Yeah, so I'm gonna later on try to find buyers for. Yeah, we're gonna be all right. Tyrell, I think we can. Okay. All right. You guys are quiet. Mr. Flores, come on up here. Let's see what you're up to. Do you have any desire to do some lives here? And if you want to promote your Discord as well. There we go. And
hey, good morning. How you doing, brother?
Good. If you can pull up your camera, and again, no in my. I know I went into your guys' live stream. It was F-bombs every 10 seconds. I was like, okay, I'm out. But
it was what?
F-bombs every like 10 seconds. It was.
Oh.
You guys are
hey, it's pretty creative sometimes.
Yeah, I just try to keep it more of a business acumen here. So I always try to keep it out of. There's usually no cut in my Discord at all.
Yeah, no, I understand. We all get different, but yeah, whenever we're making calls, it gets a little bit more professional. Whenever the guys are just hanging out, brainstorming, it gets a little bit more light. But nonetheless, we do adjust. We do adjust when we need to, and it's understandable. But man, that's good. That's good. I hear the community members are getting involved. They're doing more lives, and I think that's what's needed.
Tyrell just sent me a message, said that he just had an emergency and bailed. He won't be on until Friday, so he's got to go. He's got an emergency that he has to. So no live streams today from him. He'll be in on Friday. So Saint's going to come starting Wednesday. Ryan's going to start Tuesday at 3, and Tyrell will be with us on Friday at 10 o'clock right after mine.
Nice.
So,
nice.
That's great. I think it's really important. I think it's. I mean, when you go live, you get more out of it sometimes than the students, which is kind of fun.
Yeah. No, definitely, and it sets the stage for people to get to know you. You get more involved in the community. You start engaging more, and it just there's a lot of benefits of being on stage. But you do hold a higher responsibility for what like you said, you jump in and what you attract, and type of information you share. You just gotta be a little bit more conscious about what's out there,
Yep, 100%.
But yeah, no, I mean, I think it's a great thing, and that's why I said, I think it's important for the different service to cross network. You know what I mean? To help each other grow.
there's you, me, Thomas, Shane, Vadush, which are all, I mean, if we all get together and kind of cross pollinate a little bit, I think we're going to be a lot better off than, you know, on our own. Again,
Yep.
I mean, you're not charging for yours, are you?
No, I'm not charging for mine at all. No,
Yeah,
not
and
at
I
all.
don't charge for mine, and I don't think Vadush doesn't charge for his, except
Right.
for when you're using his programs. So yeah, I think it's whatever we can do to make it easier on this is I'm all for. So it's
Yeah.
good to just spots to go for sure.
It's kind of like right now, you know, I do my morning early, my early morning lives. I do, you know, mindset mornings. So, you know, I play a lot of Jim Rohn. I play a lot of motivational stuff, you know, just kind of get the tone going for the early birds while they're making their coffee and whatnot. You know, and then I kind of just let the guys do their thing. I jump in here, I support you for about an hour or two, and then I jump back into my server, you know, do my thing there for a couple hours, then jump into WTF. So you know what I mean? Like I just go from server to server to support the ones that support me, and you know, like I said, I mean, I have no quorums with anybody posting their links, because it just gives the community more options, you know what I mean? And it allows you, if you're not having a live all day, you know, why not have them fill it up with other servers that can provide value in a different way, you know?
Absolutely, 100%.
So
Perfect.
and same thing, Trent, you know, if you ever want to hop on there and on mine and give a short visit, feel free, brother. Feel free. Just give me a heads up.
That'd be awesome. For
Yeah.
sure. Do me a favor, put yours in the Discord as well. I mean, in the chat. So we
Yeah,
got
will do. Sounds good.
got,
Thank you, Trent.
there,
Appreciate you.
actually, there it is. You are always on top of that. Whenever I, like, right when I say it, it's always in there. And how do you say your name? Jardian? Is that right? I think it is.
Darden.
Jardian?
Yeah. If
Good
I'm
job.
not.
You throw it in there so fast. Thanks, bro. Oh,
The kid's actually like an expert computer wizard kind of dude.
is it?
Yeah, like sells computers. If I'm not getting him, I always get him and this other guy named Carter confused, but they're around.
He's great. He's always on top of it every single time I say, hey, put it in there. Here, let's get him up here. Let's say hi to him.
How's it going?
Thanks for always throwing that in so fast. That's awesome.
Not a problem. I actually even had the link already saved. I presumed it'd be asked eventually.
You're thinking ahead. That's perfect. And what is yours? SCG is your company?
It's SOG. It's just a little hidden. Omar had me adopt one of the avatars as well.
Nice. And what is that? That's your.
Looks a little more official.
Yeah.
That's me with Omar.
Oh, nice. Awesome. Excellent. Well, thanks for everything you're doing, and we'll keep it going for sure.
Yeah, not a problem at all. And if anyone's got questions, I'll be around to answer.
Okay. And if you want to go live, I've got spots open. We're giving away live spots to anybody that wants to run their own live in here. You're welcome to come anytime. And yep.
Give me a little bit more time to get some more experience under my belt, and I'll be down for stuff like that. I'm still pretty new. I know what I'm doing with a lot of it, but I'm still pretty new.
Okay. No, but that's you don't understand that your mindset when you're new is so much different than somebody who's been doing it forever. Like I think like Richard, who's done for four years, I guess, he forgets the learning stage part of it. And the learning stage is really an important part. And something that I really was I was always hoping that I could get just somebody to talk to me and give me some answers. And it was dumb things like, you know, how do I find a calculator or whatever. So
oh yeah, a lot of the people that come in asking questions and stuff, it's a lot about the software. It's a lot about what can we use to do this for free until we can afford to pay for it and stuff like that. And I've been in the learning phase for long enough to where I know a lot of those free softwares and whatnot.
Yeah. Well, and I mean, sometimes the $75 a month is absolutely completely worth it because of time saving.
Mm-hmm.
So, like if you're a lot of people that are doing DoorDash or you know, that kind of stuff, they don't have that much time. They have an hour or two that they can throw towards this. It's so worth it to spend that 75. What does it come out to be? And, it's $2.50 a day, and so like for $2.50, and if you can get like if you can get on the phone with 20 or 30 realtors that day, I really believe it's worth it. You know.
Yeah, it's cheaper than a Starbucks coffee all day.
Luckily, I don't drink coffee, so I never have had to.
Me neither. I know that would be wild.
Well, whenever I go to the airport, I think, crap, these poor guys that are dying to get their coffee, and there's a line of 40, 50 people, and they're all waiting to get there. I'm so glad I never got into it. I mean, I'm bad enough. I like these, but coffee, I just
I got me an energy drink here too. Alternatively,
that keeps us rolling. All right. Well, thanks for your help. I appreciate it so much. Let's see if we can find anybody.
Yeah, not a problem.
All righty, take it easy, bro. So let's see, RTD, what you got going on? On it. You're so official in your suit. What's going on?
Like that's AI.
You're like, you won't catch me dead in that thing.
It's AI for you. Let's see. I gotta turn on my camera.
Let's see how good a job it did. Oh yeah, same difference. What's happening? Oh,
Hey, I've been following you for a while. I'm a little confused on Wholesale Atlas. Can you give us? I'll sign up today and just start calling, but I don't really know what it is. It geared for going after on market deals?
On market, yep, on market. They're putting together an off market. The reason it's on market is their APIs, which is what they use to. They have to buy the data from like Zillow and MLS and everything, and so that data is easier to come by. And so that's why they started off to just kind of proof of concept, and they've proved the concept. It's an amazing way to do it. So, have you used it at all or no?
No, because I'm trying to find like I don't even really know what it is.
Okay, good.
You
Let's
know,
go through it.
So I don't know what I'm trying to. I don't know what I'm trying to do with it.
Okay.
But
Let me ask you,
call all day long.
How do you do it now? How do you look for a property? What are you doing?
PropStream, Zillow, Redfin, and I kind of like if I'm looking for on market, then I'm pulling all those together.
Okay, so I'm gonna run through your way of doing things just so we can. Let's just grab something. I'm gonna just find something. This is generic. Okay. So you come on here and you see it. I know it's a mobile home. We do this. You come here, right? And then you go and take this to PropStream. Is that correct?
Yeah. Yeah. Or I'll look up a list on PropStream and then I'll just double check it. I'll copy and paste, double check it on Zillow, and then text the agent from there. Like, hey, is this still available?
Okay. So what is the list that you're using on PropStream? Because I'm not familiar with that. Let me see what you're doing so I can understand.
I'll just filter. I'll just take a county in a big area, like say Atlanta or whatever, and then I'll just filter it down like 60 or 90 days on the market. Under 300,000 or 400,000 and less. 3-bed, single family. Just trying to look for something in the lower half.
Okay.
It needs work.
Okay, so when you do all that, are you doing all your analysis first before you even call on it?
No, I just look for a property that needs work
Okay. Okay, here I'm gonna blow your mind.
based on the photos.
Okay, so let's go to Atlanta. Is that one you like?
Yeah, Atlanta metro area. It's a big area, so
Here's what we're doing. So right now I'm on lead gen.
lead gen, wholesale, and
Yeah,
less.
Yeah, so you can pop in Atlanta, Georgia, and it's gonna pull up a bunch of properties. What I do, and this is kind of a shortcut, is I like to organize them. Once it pops up, I'll sort by price, low to high. You can also do it, you like days listed, right? So you can also go by days listed if you low to high.
Great.
So I go by price, low to high, and then I apply the filters. You always have to press apply filters. I spent a day trying to figure out why mine wasn't working. Press the button. What I do, and in general, what I've found is the first couple pages are big time fixed. These are all condos, and in fact, I'm not going to use Atlanta because it's a horrible example of homes. I want to do. Let's go back to Toledo. Toledo is great because it's got good rents, and so I'll pull up Toledo. I'll do price low to high, sorting by price, low to high, and apply the filters. And I usually go down to the very bottom, have instead of 15 per page, you can have 60. So I do that first. Come on, you just looked at this, it should pop up. Okay. So now, if you're into fix and flips, then the first ones are going to be kind of your thing. Are you purchasing for yourself, or are you flipping contracts?
No, I'm just looking at flip contracts.
Okay, cool. So here's what I would do is these are the ones I was showing. Hello, whatever his actual name is, I don't. So you can go through here and you get these little baseball cards that kind of give you everything. So we know this one's $22,000. Days listed is 8. The rents are low end. I always take whatever the low end is, about $1,100. Okay. And then I decide, okay, maybe that is one I want to look at. The way I do things is at this point, I see how bad it is inside real quick. This is definitely a fix and flip. It looks like somebody already started. They've already put in some new plumbing. So if you're looking for fix and flips, which I'm not a fan of, that would be a good one to just make a quick phone call. So you can just pop on there and make that phone call right away. I don't like to analyze any more than that, because once I make the phone call, my phone call is always just a fact-finding message. I just want to chat with them, get to know them, build some rapport, and then have a reason to call them back. Like, hey, thanks so much for all the information. Let me call you back in a couple hours. I'm going to run some numbers, but I can do your place. It gives you 10 times more credibility than the guy that comes and goes, yeah, I saw you're offering for 22. I'll give you 5. And they say no, and you're like, okay, bye. It's just one of those deals. I don't love fix and flips. So what I will, I'll show you what I would here. There we go.
Yeah, you told me exactly what you do, and let's say I'll do it for 30. I'll do it.
Okay, cool. So here we go.
I'll just report. I'll sign up today. Do I need to do the $79 one or the $149 one?
So the 150, the 150 gives you more. I would start with the lower price one, get to know it before you waste your money on the. Okay.
You know the difference?
Yeah,
it's like nation.
Yeah,
it's a big difference.
Yeah, there's Atlas mode. So if you're good financially and that's not going to bother you, I've got Atlas mode. You can go into Atlas mode, and now you can find places that cash flow. You can be more specific by cities, zip codes. And your advanced filters can give you, like, if you're looking for multiplexes, I always put in 8 bedrooms to 14. Those are usually, you know, fourplexes or duplexes and stuff. Again, I go filter by low to high, by price, filters. That way you can see some of the, if you want easier to find duplexes.
So you're searching the whole U.S. for multifamily?
Yeah, this will give you, because I didn't put in a specific area, and so then you can kind of find places that like. Again, I would suggest you start just because understanding the program is easier at the $79 level. Not to undersell, like, but I mean, I would suggest starting there so you fall in love with it, and then when you want to move into more off-market stuff, it's helpful to have Atlas for sure. Okay. So again, so what I would do, here's a nice place. You can tell the outside, it's kind of taken care of. It's $70,000. It rents for $920 or $818. It does the 1% rule, which is we want the rents to be $700 at least. It's $800, but it's a nice place. So let's take a look at it. And you can do a quick assessment of it. And it's going to need some work. These people aren't really super proud of it, but it's, you know, it is what it is. Do I love this one? No. Let me move on. I want something that rents like this, 70,000 rents for 1,200. For some reason,
No photos.
Yeah. So this one, sometimes there's no photos because it's off market. So, which is also good. So you can then go back to your old way of doing things for our off market. But to show you, let's look at this. I just like the fact that I can see them so fast. 74,000 rents for at least 1,200. Been on days on 20 days. That one's one. Okay, so this one's lived in, which is great because then we can our way of having strategy is going to be way more attractive to a owner instead of an investor that has just fixed it. So this one's going to need some work, but I would just make a phone call. Like I would go right into there, copy and paste that into my phone and call. Now, the other beautiful thing is the calculators. I don't know if you the offer of them, but I want to kill myself. Well, I can't say that. TikTok gets mad when I want to stab myself in the face when I use that calculator. This calculator helps you right away. So you can set up however you want to through the settings. I set mine up to be a zero assignment fee, a 10-year balloon, but on cash deals, I come at 50% of the. So every time I'm looking at, going to do the exact same. And so, which one was it? And so with this one, they're asking 74.9 right off the bat. It plugs in all the numbers for a half price deal. Rehab cost on this, I think 5,000 is fair. But right away, I see at my offer price to 50% how much it's going to, how much I'm going to make each month, and it's the 59%. But that's on 50%. So the reality is, let's see what it costs them. They're saying 75,000. One, this gives you a reason to talk to them and say, hey, you know, it's still, is that possible? Hold on.
I always have a hard time hearing you. I don't know if it's the mic or what. I don't know if other people do, but
Can you guys hear me okay, or am I?
Yeah, you're cutting in and out, Trent. But
shoot.
that does just as of, be honest.
Hey, how's it going?
Did that just start?
No, like your last few streams, you've been cutting in and out.
Huh. I wonder why. I don't know if I. Now I'm frozen too on top of it.
Oh, you're not frozen.
Let's
Anyway,
see.
I can kind of hear you, but yeah, it's just in and out. And then for some reason, like when there's somebody else on stage, I can always hear the other person really clear. And
Yeah.
then you're like really, really faint. But I don't know if it's just
Yeah. I
me
just
or my
did that.
system.
I just put on the noise suppression. Maybe that helps. Because I turned a fan on. Maybe it's hearing the fan with the noise suppression. Is that any better? Or am I still, is it still going in and out?
It's still going in and out.
It is. I'm just using my mic on my, let me switch to, let me see if this works.
Battery 50%.
If I switch to my, let's see if that works. Hang on, let me see.
Maybe you got to invest in a good mic.
Yeah, I might as well. I've got about 40 in my, I own a television production company. You'd think I'd put a new mic on here. Okay, so I'll that'll be my job for today. I'll make sure I get a mic that I can put in here. That sounds better. Sorry about that, guys.
So you want terms deals on single family and multifamily? You want sub 2 or terms?
No. So here's the deal. I guess I kind of got going to, there's so much information that Wholesale Atlas gives you that I wanted to make sure you got to see all of it. What I want is I want to call and I want to find out what their situation is. Because on this one, we know there's no open loans, okay? At least that's what this says. When we talk to a realtor, we might find out different. But with no open loans, our two options are cash and seller finance. So those are our only two real options. The only time that we do anything, this is subject to, I like to call it a mortgage takeover or a mortgage acquisition. That's the only time you can do that is when they have a loan on there. And so when you're in this mode where you're looking at the cards, it'll tell you what is suggested up in that upper right hand corner. So here's a hybrid, here's seller finance. So you can look at something that's a hybrid and it's going to tell you right here, they have 63%. These guys have 75% equity. I don't even touch these because I don't want to do a hybrid. I don't like dealing with them. They're difficult. What I look for more times than not are the ones that they've got 7% is perfect. So if I were to do a trust acquisition here, these guys have 7%, and here's their loan. It's all right here.
So they got no equity.
Yeah, they've got very little to no equity. I mean, I like it when they have a lot of equity and they're okay giving it up. They're asking 80,000. So in their brain, they think that they've got about $6,000 in equity, which they don't, because closing costs are going to eat that up. So I like it to be a little bit more of a spread here. If it's 20 grand, that's kind of a sweet spot, 20 or 30 grand. I've gotten them where I took them over for 10,000 for nothing one time, and they had $100,000 in equity. Okay, so it all depends on their situation. I think we need to come into this more understanding that we're problem solvers and not dealers, because what we're searching for is problems. When somebody is like, oh, I'm thinking about selling this, but I don't know if I get the right price, I just move on. That's not my guy. But if I have somebody who says, yeah, I lost my job about 6 months ago, and this $3,000 a month, mortgage is killing me, and I just need to get out, or I've got somebody that's, hey, we're moving, new place, and we need to, just get out of this. We have some equity, but we don't care. That's what.
But these are all listed, so we're going to be dealing with the agents.
You'll deal with the agents, which is fine. You want to. It makes life a little bit easier.
You just get the story from the agents if they'll cough it up.
Exactly. And so more important than the property you're calling on is when you're talking to the agent is find out what they have off market. Like, hey, what else do you got? If that one doesn't work, what other properties? And they're like, oh, well, I've got this other one that's way better. They're going to help you through all of it. But get onto Atlas and really just use it as a vessel to make phone calls. And so if you see something that's 85,000 and the rents are 13 to 1400, get the phone number and call on it. And what I do often is as I'm dialing, I'm analyzing it because I'm waiting for them to answer, and they usually take 4 times. I'll call them 4 times before they answer. So like on this one, we want to know it's a 4-bedroom house, but we're not seeing any of the pictures. I want to know, like, this is probably rented more than likely, or it's hammered inside. Those are our 2 possibilities. And so right away, I'll call the realtor and I'll ask him what's going on with this, and just develop any kind of rapport you can. And that's the key.
Okay. And are you the buyer for these?
Sometimes it has to be pristine and amazing. Everybody asks for my buy box, and this is my buy box. This is the easiest way to something like this is something I own now. These are what I like. This was $10,000 down, and they have $100,000 in equity. And so for me, it's a no-brainer. Like, yep, I'll take that. So this is worth 509, and I've got a $400,000 mortgage that's at 2.65%.
Hey, I've got a contract that an agent's waiting on, and I have no idea how to fill out that paperwork. So if I can get some help with that from someone, I don't care who. Just I need help filling out the subject to paperwork. It's just a default subject to. They're waiting on a contract from me. So yeah.
Okay. Yeah. No, you sound like you're in a rush. Hold on, just 1 second. RTD, can I help him out real quick?
Yeah, that's fine. I can just hang out.
Okay. Hey, let's so send me your deal.
Yep. I could send you the address as well as the offer. Give me 1 sec.
Yeah, I just want to make sure it's good before you waste time doing it.
Yeah.
And I'll say, since you're just now getting it under, I'm gonna stop streaming. And guys, tell me if my audio is better when I stop streaming. And then we'll see. Yeah,
You gotta keep talking.
Yeah,
Send you the
send it
address
over
on-
to me. Let's see if it's we'll get this going for you. And your name's Carter?
Yes, sir.
And is it in any kind of a city, or is that that's the full address?
It's in a like pretty heavily residential area. It's in Parrish, Florida.
What's the name of it? Because you only gave me the
It's here, I'll send you the full address.
I found it.
Yeah. All right. Well, I've got it for $30,560 to take over a mortgage. The mortgage balance remaining is $382,000 according to the agent. I asked her about that. Original loan was $400,800. Taxes and insurance for the year is $5,819. And the interest rate she said was 3.8%.
3.8. Okay, so first thing before you sign any contracts, get a mortgage statement, please.
Okay. Yeah.
HOA fees. Did you figure those in? Those are 124 a day, a month. I mean.
Yeah, I think that's included on here. Hold on 1 sec. Monthly HOA 124. Yeah, it's included there.
Okay, and so you're saying that they owe how much on it? The balance is 381. Is that right?
Yeah, 382 said the agent. But I can get the actual statement from him right now.
Bring them $30,000.
Yeah, 30,560. That seems about right. Yeah.
Why?
Why so much? I just put it into a calculator, so I don't know. I figured that was about right.
That plan. Okay, so here's what I would offer. I'm gonna show my calculator in now. Did the audio get better or no? I just was wondering if
it still cuts in and out, but it's fine.
Okay, so it's not the sharing that does it. Okay, so here's the reason I'm beating you up a little bit. This is not sellable. because you're paying exactly what they're asking for. Okay. So you
Okay.
see what I meant that?
Yeah, I thought that was why you'd take it sub 2 is so you can give them offering price, but maybe I'm wrong. That's on me
No.
then.
We want that equity. Okay. So
Okay.
so the offer price in this situation for me, what I offer is that I offer nothing at all to them. Okay. And I say, yeah, hey, I'll come in and take that monkey off your back. You won't have to make that mortgage anymore. And you can go away.
Okay.
They're paying 22 a month, probably 29. They're paying $3,000 every month. Do you know their situation? Is there a reason that they want to get out of it?
I didn't ever get their situation. Actually, hold on one sec. Relocation. They're moving.
Okay. So what they need to understand is, I mean, it's probably a nice place. I haven't looked into it. Inside's fine. It looks like nobody's living here. So they already relocated more than likely. Yeah, this is a situation where you just want to say, hey, I'm so sorry. My numbers were wrong.
Okay.
Because
Yeah.
if you're giving them $32,000 and they only owe $381, you're essentially saying that their house is worth $413, which is about a $10,000 discount. Nobody wants to buy that.
Okay.
Make sense?
Yeah. Yeah, that makes
So
sense.
so you want to come in and offer nothing and say, I'll take over your mortgage, and then you don't have to deal with it. You that $3,000 a month, I'll take over. Now you do
Okay.
that, and it's worth, probably $410. Now you're winning. You've got $30,000 in equity.
Okay,
But
so it's a bit different. I just was mistaken on how I was doing that because I was doing it the same as like a seller fi where you're able to do that, something like that, and able to do that. It's my fault.
Yeah, no, that you got to, because seller finance, you want to give them a little bit more just to incentivize them to take the
Yeah,
deal.
yeah.
Yeah, no, you just got cross-pollinated there. You got confused a little bit, but that's okay. Again, try that. See what happens. They're going to be
Yeah.
like, well, wait, you said you're going to give us
Yeah.
30 grand.
Wait a minute. That's a $30,000 hit. What happened?
Yeah.
What changed?
And just tell them, say,
Yeah.
I talked to my lender and he said, what, are you crazy? This is,
Yeah.
it's got no equity.
Mhm.
There's no way you can do that. And leave it at that. And they might
All right.
come back and, yeah, we want to do that. And then
Okay.
it's sellable. It's going to be sellable for
Mhm.
about $2 or $3 grand because you want to give the buyer $20,000 in equity. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I understand.
Okay, you can take a breath now. Everything's good.
All right.
All right.
Well, I appreciate the help. I'm gonna go work on this, but yeah, thank you.
Whenever you do this, though, make sure you get a mortgage statement before you do
Yep.
anything.
Yep. Mhm.
'Cause
I got
you wanna-
information directly from the agent, but I didn't get the actual physical mortgage statement.
You got to verbally. I've got it here that says it's got a 5.23. We can also check it in PropStream and just see what it says. Quite often they can be wrong, and so I always take the realtor. The realtor has a fiduciary duty to tell the truth. If they tell you a lie, they can get in big trouble. So they can't.
They did tell me 3.8%. That's
so I
what she said to me.
usually trust the realtor all the way because they're held by different. So 5.1 here, but they said the estimated low balance was 381.
Yeah, 382. That is what they told me.
Yeah, run it up. Something's fishy because it might. Both of those are both Atlas and Proper are saying it's a 5.1. But once you get that mortgage statement, you will get exactly what they owe.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I understand.
All right, bro.
All right. Thank you.
Okay. Hey, RTD, thanks for taking a yield there. I thought we didn't want somebody to pass out from stress. Okay, so audio is still bad?
Yeah, it's not the best, but we can hear you. You're it's kind of faint in the distance.
don't know why that
And then
would
it's
be. Maybe I'm
it's
on
always anytime I jump on your Discord, it's always like that.
I'm so glad you're telling me because I want to make sure I fix it.
I think I told Marilyn, but she thought it was my deal. So I don't know.
Yeah, Marilyn's very protective of me and she knows I get sad, and so she doesn't want to hurt my feelings.
Yeah.
The default Mac microphone.
Yeah, it's really jumpy, and then
how's this one?
it's just
That's a different mic. Any better there or no?
might be. I don't know. You got to tell.
Okay, check. Any better? That one's better? Because I've got
Yeah,
a
I think
default.
so.
Okay, maybe that's it.
So far, so good.
Yeah, RTD. Just a heads up with Wholesale Atlas. When he's saying that 1%, just to kind of like answer your question, if you just take off a zero, so if it's selling for 117,000, you got to get it for 1,100. Basically, rent's got to be 1,100. So 1% of the asking price, and Wholesale Atlas does that for you when they offer you cash or Section 8 deals.
Is that pretty easy to? Where do we sell these then? In this community or?
Yeah, I mean, you could sell it on Atlas, or you can have Trent dispo it for you and sell it for you. There's a split there, and basically you get it under contract, and he does everything else for you.
Yeah, and that's and you're going to do that for the first like 2 or 3, so you can get an idea of understanding the back end of it all. What do you do? What's your normal job?
I'm actually an agent.
Okay, that's what I figured. I could tell you had some chops. So yeah, no, I mean you'll catch.
But I just want to work virtually, and it basically what I was looking for is talk to me like I'm brand new. I don't know anything about anything, and but I'll get on the phone all day long. So sign up for Atlas, and then what the hell do I do from there? And then I'll just call all day. I'll call all day until I don't,
I know exactly where you are. We've all been there and sitting there going, well, what do I do? Okay. So the simplest thing I can say to do is when you're on Atlas is just call the realtor. And it's something, your first 10 calls are really not going to matter at all because you're going to be feeling your way through the process. You're going to get pushback from realtors if you sound like you know what you're doing. So the thing I do every single time is I'm like, hey, I'm a new investor. This is all brand new to me. If you can help walk me through this, I really would appreciate it. Okay. And that disarms them immediately. They will not be mean to you. It's kind of cool because then they're your friend. And because they're in it, to make money as well. So if you can be a vessel for them making money, they're going to do anything they can to help you out. So here, you want me to run through one? Would that be easier? Okay. Yeah, I don't mind doing that ever. So the way I do it is let's take this one right here. I open it up. I saw that it's 86,000 is what they're asking. And I see that the rents are, in that same, so it is right at 1%. I believe that I can get it lower and make it worthwhile. So the first thing I do is I just make the phone call. And as I'm calling, I'm doing all the other stuff that I like to do. So I copy it, paste it right into my phone. If you have a Mac and you have an iPhone, you can just copy and paste. Makes life simple.
I use iPhone, but not Mac.
Boo.
Oh, and thank you for calling Key Realty. If you know
Oh.
the extension of the person you wish to reach, please enter it now. Otherwise, please choose from the following menu options. To speak with an agent about a home currently for sale, press 1.
Sometimes these are a little pain.
To quickly connect with an agent in regards to a home currently for sale, please visit ikeyrealty.com to locate the property and listing agent information or to search for
First, they
an
don't
agent.
answer.
Otherwise, please press 1 to leave a voicemail, and a member from our support team will send it to the appropriate agent.
Okay.
To repeat this message,
So I don't know why they do that, because it makes it easier on them, but it makes it harder on us. So for me, I just move on because I don't want to play their game. I don't want to deal with it. There's many properties out there that are better. So I'll go to the next one. This is that one that I showed you. So we're going to do the same thing. And tell me if my audio's gotten better or not with that new, I switched over.
A little bit. It's a little not real clear and smooth.
Hey, Michelle, I'm calling about a house you guys have, 2035 Burroughs Street in Toledo. Is that your,
Okay, yeah.
is that your listing?
Yes, it is. The agent that is listing it isn't here right now, so I don't know how much I can help you. He'll be in tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I guess
Do you need?
mainly I just was looking to see, I mean, it looks like it might be rented right now because I see there's only one picture. And so I just didn't know if there's any way to find out more pictures, but I assume.
Sure. I have pictures.
Oh, good.
Can I have your email?
Yeah. Can I, is this your cell that I called?
No, this is not.
Okay. My
This is
email.
our office.
Okay.
You
My,
can just let me know what it is.
yeah, it's Trent, TRENT, at,
Okay.
and then Trent, TRENT again.
Uh-huh.
And my last name, which is KAMERMAN.com. So Trent at TrentKamerman.com.
Okay. Okay.
How is this house? I mean, is it pretty good inside or does it need a lot of? Can you hear me?
Hello?
Yeah, I lost you there for a second. Does this one need a lot of work? I know it's hard. I'm sorry. I appreciate you taking the time. Okay. Yeah, no, I saw the front door was kind of leaning on the porch, so I didn't know if it was something that had been taken over by, squatters, or is it something that's good to go?
Oh, no. It's what do you mean good to go?
If it's because I'm assuming I'm a pretty new investor. I'm just started doing this. I wanted to rent it.
Oh, you want to rent? Well, do a walk. I put no.
Oh, you do? Okay.
I'm the property manager.
Oh, you are? Oh, that's cool. Oh, good.
Rent it out.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Other real estate.
Gotcha. And do you know why they're selling it?
right now, I guess they are still selling it. So I can send you the information that I have.
Okay, and what
let
do
you
you know
know.
what the reason for selling is?
That I don't know. They're not my client.
Okay, and so is this Ryan's listing? Is that who's the listing?
This is for Ryan or Alan.
Okay. Okay, yeah. If you send that over to me, great, and I'll give him a call tomorrow.
Okay.
Thank you so much. I appreciate your help. Okay. Yeah, Trent. Thank you. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, see it. Kind of that simple. So now on this, like with Atlas, what's cool is you go up here and you just hit the heart and it saves it for you. Also, you can do notes. Need to call back Tuesday. Pictures.
They don't want to post the photos.
I'm not sure what's going on. So, okay, and so I'll leave this one for you. So when they send me the photos and everything, I'll kind of turn it over. Tell me yet, and so I put it in my CRM. So this property is for RTD. What's your first name?
Ryan.
Ryan. And so I'll just put that in there, and then I know that when they send me that stuff back, I'll let you do the follow-up, and you can check it out. It's 140 days on. They were like, "Oh, we're going to rent it. Oh, we're not going to rent it. Oh, we're going to." So they're kind of. It sounds like they're in flux that way. So more than likely, it is empty at this point because it didn't seem. So it's just getting all those little clues. Yeah. So let me. When they send over the email, I'll send it to you. Just put your email into the messages to me, and I'll send that one over to you, and that'll be the one you can work on. And I will give you. This will be a link for Atlas that has the property, but you'll only be able to click on that property. And Marilyn put in your DMs. We get it at 25% off. So your first month will be $60, like 59. So if you sign up, that'll get you out. But yeah, so now when I go back into my dashboard, which is over here, that blue button, now I've got a bunch in my dashboard, but yours will be in here. Lies. It's not here.
I mean, these are far different than that one in Texas you bought that has 100,000 equity. Does it make sense to hunt those?
Those you happen upon. Those are usually you're talking to a realtor and they're like, well, if you're willing to spend $500,000, I got this one. So yeah, it's one of those things where those are lucky gets. So yeah, you can go for those. These are just the reason I like these. These are kind of an entry point to get your feet wet. They are cash flowing. So let's just look at this one. Even at their price, it's probably still cash flows. So if we did a cash at their asking price of 85,000, and I like to do this while I'm talking to them on the phone, just so I have something to kind of throw out to them. But if this one, even at their asking price, did I do that right? It's cash flowing pretty well, $400. So anything you can get off of this one's kind of a slam dunk. Anything you can get off from this one is going to be gravy because they're asking 85. You can easily offer 50 and see what they say. But at 50, it cash flows $648. It's a 68% cash on cash. again, what you were doing before was probably going into the calculator and then going over to PropStream and going over and trying to figure out. This just does it for you, and it's so much easier. And then if you want to, you can even generate an email. Here's the email. Sometimes I just make it simple and I just go with the proposed terms.
And this would just be a cash deal.
This one is
Straight
a cash
up.
deal. More than likely, we don't know their motivation yet. So now, if they own this completely on their own, here's what we would do for a seller finance deal. Then we would come in and I'll give you the full spiel. When the problem with this one though is it does cash flow at their price, and so usually we'd say, it doesn't even cash flow at your price. This one does, but we can say, you know what? We can say, hey, I can get you your offer price that you're asking, that 85,000. When they say no to this cash price of, what do we say, 60? So if they say no to 60, then your strategy is to say, okay, well, how about I give you 85, but the only way I can get it to your asking price is through a set of payments. And I'll pay you could even go $5,000 here instead of $4,250. I'll give you $5,000 as a down payment. Okay, I'm going to say we don't know what the rehab costs. I always just put in $5,000 as a basic rehab. And then what I do to offer them, you have to offer them a payment per month because they're now the bank. So I take the $1,380 that we know is the rent, and if that changes, this will change too. But I take $1,380 and divide it by 4, and tell them I'll give you $345 a month, and that we put in right here. I'll give you $345 a month as a payment. Now you're cash flowing even better, $700 a month. The reason we want to give them 25%, we keep 75%, and that allows us to cash flow $700 a month. It's also a 74% like cash on cash, which is ridiculously sellable to any investor that's looking for stuff. So that's the way we go. This one, even at 85 as a cash deal, it cash flows pretty well, which is very unique. But I mean, even if we have $5,000 in rehab, we offered that 85. We're still cash flowing.
You're saying we could sell this at list price?
Basically, it's still attractive at list price. The problem with the list price is anybody can get that. Okay.
Yeah.
So as an investor, and me as an investor, this property, and I throw it into anywhere on Google, and I look, and the first thing that comes up is this, and it shows me it's 85. So it's hard to sell it at 85 because of that, because they'll be like, well, it's on market, I'll go buy it myself for 85. So that's why if you can get it for 60, then that's great. But if you can get it at 85 and it's seller finance, that's a whole different ballgame, because now you're only paying $4,000 or $5,000 as a down payment and $325 a month. So an investor really likes that.
So either or on that deal.
Yeah, but I mean, again, it's something. It's all the way you frame it to them. I like to, if it's somebody who is upside down and dying for money, and you tell them, hey, I'm going to pay you every month this much money, they're excited about it. But it's a finesse. You have to really finesse into the seller finance. And sometimes you'll go on Zillow and you'll search like for seller finance deals, but their terms are ridiculous. They want 30, 40, 50% down. They want $1 million a month. It's kind of nuts.
Yeah. Okay.
Makes sense.
Okay. All right. Cool. I'll jump in and give it a shot. I've kind of been ignoring the
reach out to me at any time, okay? Because I know where you're at right now, and I don't want you to get your stumbling blocks are going to be stupid things that I can answer in 10 seconds. And so I don't want you to, so feel free to DM me, and you cannot bother me. You like DM me as much as you want and say, okay, wait, now I did this, but this worked. And I'll be like, oh, it's because, I guarantee this is one thing that will happen, because it happened to me like 100 times, is you'll go into something to analyze it, and this will be zeroed out, and you'll say, okay, so that it's $990 for the rents, but you'll have it over here on normal. So this button here, I'll tell you now because you'll run into this, coincides with these two. So if you have normal hit, you're going to show a negative cash flow, and it's not negative because you just need to switch over to whichever rent you're going to be using as an estimate, and then it'll positive. Okay, that's something that you'll run into that. I still run into it. All right. Thank you.
Awesome.
Okay, but
thank you.
But really, seriously, feel free to DM me at any time, and my audio will be better.
I will. I'm gonna take you up on it.
Dude, I'm not afraid. Okay, bro. Take it easy, right?
All right. Thank you very much.
Okay. Okay, guys. Sorry, my audio sucks so bad. Dang it. Let's see. Okay, Jason, come on up. I got your.
Hey, what's up, Trent?
Not much. I got your DM, so let me go into it and find it, and we'll look at it. Tell me about this property.
So the deal is I called on it. Of course, I haven't got a call back or anything, so I plan on attacking it first thing today and staying on it. My question is there a different buyer pool for a property like this?
Absolutely.
Yeah, or do they have different buy box for a property like this? Different requirements?
It really just depends. I mean, it's one of those things where I like these kind of things. So let me see what Atlas says. It's on market.
Yep. And I had to use the Atlas and adjust all the numbers for because when Atlas pulls it up, it doesn't list all the units rent combined. So I had to adjust for the rents and all that stuff.
Okay. So what are the rents?
The rents that I'm seeing, both as far as projections and what I think they've actually listed themselves, is around $2,000 a month per unit.
Delicious. Okay, so $24,000 a month total.
I believe so. I think it's 8 units, 2 bedrooms, 2 baths each. So yeah, 16,000. Yep.
So it's 8. It's an 8-plex.
Yeah, 8-plex, 2 units. 2 bed, 2 bath each. As far as I remember, I'm on my phone right now, so I'm not at my laptop.
I'm just looking at what it says.
Maybe I could be wrong.
So what's good about them is that it sounds like they're double master baths. I mean, it's like it's dual master suites on these.
Yes.
It's very desirable. Anywhere near a college?
Right.
Do we know?
No, not right offhand. Like I'm still in just the discovery portion, and I haven't. I was going to make the phone call first and find out, hey, what's going on with it? What
Perfect.
Why is this stuff selling? What are the terms? What, are they trying to sell outright? Can they do seller finance?
Yeah,
but
definitely.
I just wanted to run some analyzation with you real fast to make sure it's even worth pursuing.
I think it is. It's
Okay. And I made myself an awesome chat GPT tool that, it analyzes everything for me, tells me the crime. So
that's awesome.
Yeah, I got a pretty good little prompt I designed. It's pretty awesome. So I'm trying to
That's
fine tune
great.
it, and I was going to group share it here pretty soon, so everybody could.
Oh, yeah, that'd be great. People love that
use
kind of stuff. So no, I don't see anything really. I'm just trying to see. There's some high schools, but no colleges. Okay, that doesn't mean anything. I just like that. I mean, if there's a college, it makes life easier.
And I just
Okay.
like the fact that they both had a bathroom to themselves.
Yeah, the dual, those are called dual master suites, and that's
Yeah.
that's a great way to go for sure.
Okay.
Let's see. Okay, so with dual master suites, so in general, they're asking 3.3.
Right.
They're saying so it is an eightplex. So you're saying 2,000. So it's only 16,000 a month. I know that's I'm saying only, but
Right.
let's do some quick math. I'm gonna say no rehab, and they want 3.3. Oops.
I think when I originally put it into Atlas, it had a down payment of like 165,000, but ooh, that's a hell of a down payment.
Yeah, but I mean, when you're with these kind of properties, so it's not going to cash flow. That's the problem. Yeah, find out what's going on with these guys first. See what their motivation is, because at 16,000 a month, it doesn't cash flow. It actually loses $13,000 because of. I mean, you're paying a ton for the down payment. As far as the cash, yeah, I would just call on it and see what they're willing to do.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just call and find out what's happening. Like I said, I called him Friday and haven't heard back, so I'm going to bug him again today here in a few and find out what's happening.
Yeah,
So,
never be afraid to bug the crap out of them, because that's really
good. All right, that's what I'm about to do. I just wanted to see what you thought about it, but if you think it's already not going to cash flow, is it even worth calling?
No. At their price, it doesn't cash flow. We can lower that price.
Okay.
So
okay.
Yeah, we can explain to them, and we don't know. I mean, is it for sure? Because what I saw when I saw it on Zillow, like there's a rent estimator that one of the students came up with, and they gave me 32 per. So if it's 3,200 per unit, which is a lot for that area, I would think. Then it's 25,000 a month. So that would be closer to working. But again, the 1% rule, it needs to cash flow about 30,000 a month.
All right, I'm gonna get on top of it and I'll report back to you, man.
All righty, bro. Good job.
All right. Thank you so much. Bye.
Okay, see ya. Okay, guys, I am going to let's see who else is here. Yeah, anybody else that is kind of chilling and wants to has any kind of questions or anything. In the meantime, I looked in the back for a microphone, and I got one, but it doesn't have a cable, so it's I might have to figure out something. My problem is all my microphones are professional, and so they have different plugs, and so I got to figure out a plug that works. Let's see. All right. So anybody have any questions? Anybody got anything going on? What time is it? 9:39. We're doing pretty good today. We're getting a little bit more into it. Just trying to see if anybody I haven't seen in a while. But yeah, let me come up here if you guys have any questions at all. And Richard, I think you wanted me to get you a deal, didn't you? Last time, and then somebody put Victor. You've got let's see. Victor had something in Detroit. Victor, you still here? Let's see. Victor DM'd me an address. Victor. I don't see you. Summer Horizon, I'll bring you up. Come on up. I don't see Victor. Let's bring Summit Horizon up. Jazz, any word on your guys walking your property? Trying to hear. What's up, Summit? How are you?
Trent, I just wanted you to talk to a realtor for me, but I have to get in contact with him.
Okay. What's the property?
Honestly, this is from like a couple months ago, so I have to look up the property, call the realtor. Like, I have to do everything literally right now.
Okay.
But
you want me to call him now or no?
I texted her at 9:06 and I asked her, is it still available? And she hasn't replied. So I was gonna call her right now.
Yeah, give her a call.
Okay.
Let me know if you need help. Okay, Jazz.
Yeah, man. They're walking it right now. So I've been, getting in contact with, the TCs.
Good.
The buyer, he's walking the first one right now, and I think I guess they're gonna call me when they start walking the rest. So yeah, fingers crossed, man. Fingers crossed.
Nice. I love it.
Fingers crossed.
So
I've been.
Let everybody know what's going on.
I have 9 properties under contract in Connecticut.
9 properties.
9 under contract, 1 for $50K that got assigned already, and then I have another 8 that I'm looking to get $15K on each property. So I'm looking at about 170 in assignment.
Unbelievable, right?
It is pretty crazy. I still can't believe it, but I'm just trying to, like I told you the other day, I'm trying to stay level-headed. That money's not in my account yet, so I can't count it yet. But I'm just trying to. We just here, just waiting.
just
waiting. Just stressing. For real. But yeah,
I love it.
So I haven't heard anything. I haven't heard, I would think if they found anything that they didn't like, then I probably would have got a call already. But so, we'll see.
Yeah.
They called me as they got there and they were like, where's the lockbox and where's the keys? So I told them, and I guess now they're just walking it and looking at the all the units.
Yeah.
And I guess I'll get a call back when they, when they're officially done with that.
Okay, so we know they're there.
Oh yeah, they're for sure there. Yeah, they're there. He hit. So I honestly I couldn't really get any sleep last night, so I woke up at like maybe 5 this morning, and he called me. He was like, not called me, but he texted me like, "Yeah, we're on the way." So I've been up since 5 this morning.
That's so awesome. I love it. That's so good. Good.
Yeah, and then Lexi called me. I got in contact with his attorney because it's an attorney state. It's not a title state, so everything goes through closing attorneys. So they got in contact with the attorney. They're opening up 9 files right now, and yeah. So I just been getting calls. I've just been sitting here on standby, basically. I want to make phone calls, but I really can't because I have to.
Nope, not this time. Yeah, you want to hang tight. Yeah. This is a big deal. All right.
Sir.
I think that's
so cool. I'll let you know any more information. I got you. I have your number, so I'll text you if anything.
Yeah, text me. I want to hear what. That's amazing.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, I think we've kind of run out of people that have anything to talk about. Let's see if anybody else wants to. We'll wait on Summit, Mr. Saint. I'll bring you up. Oh, we got Eric too. Good. Oh, good. All right. What's up,
Hey,
guys?
I was looking at this duplex property. I just wanted your thoughts on it. It seems like a good deal. I took a page from Jazz's book because hey, If you're winning, you might as well.
Listen, I'm a regular person, man. I'm a regular person, man.
So it's in Connecticut.
Yeah.
67 Infield Street. Hashtag 67. It's in Hartford, Connecticut. Hashtag 67.
Oh, number 67, 67, number 67.
Yeah. Infield is EN. Enfield.
Enfield. There we go.
Duplex. They really want an investor to come live in and occupy the place. But I'm sure I could get around that. I don't know.
It's a duplex, 2-bedroom. They're both 1, 2.
Yeah, 2-bedroom downstairs, 3-bedroom upstairs, I think.
3-bedroom, huh? Oh, 4-bedroom.
Yeah, but they said that one's like an office, not designated.
Wait, so it's a duplex though?
It says it's a duplex.
All right, so you know what it is, Trent. When it comes to like Connecticut, it's
Yeah.
more of a flat. So there's an upstairs and a downstairs. It's not a side by side.
With separate entrance?
That's a good question. I think like, once you get through that front door, there might be 2 different entrances, like one that goes upstairs and then there's like one to the left. I'm just kind of guessing, but that's how Connecticut usually works. Like they have these multifamilies that are not side by side, but they're like more like flats.
Yeah, so this is bedroom 1, bedroom 2. And then 4 bedrooms upstairs. Or 3-bedroom. 3-bedroom, bedroom. So yeah, so there's interesting. Okay. But it's good price. Like, what are the rents?
Yeah, the rents are just at 20. I had it at 2,200, but 23 sounds right.
22. Should it be lower than higher? Yeah, super good. Even what price did I put in there? Sorry, that's the wrong price. Let's put at their price at their 158. At 158, you only get about 200 a month. So you got to come in and explain to them that they're not cash flowing at what they want, and be willing to, give them 80. Yeah, I would offer 80. But they want somebody to own or occupy it, huh? Did I lose you?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, now I can.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
was
so
thinking of getting this on a seller finance, though, because
yeah.
I don't think they're gonna take 180. And if they do, I'm just going to buy it.
Yeah, if they take 80, you're good to go. But yeah, for sure, seller finance, I would do 500 a month.
Yeah.
You'd cash flow really well. 783 and 61% cash on cash.
Yeah.
That's great.
And I'm having what do you think about 65 down?
65.
Oh, you went up.
Yeah, you can go 8,000, no problem.
Okay.
Yeah, you're good. And that's even figured with a $5,000 rehab. I don't know if it needs that much, but
yeah, I was thinking the bathroom, the kitchen, probably another 10, 15, but that's like later down the line. But I really want to purchase this property for myself.
No, that's
and get my portfolio going.
Yeah, get that at seller finance. That'd be amazing. Great.
Yeah,
So,
because it
yeah,
says no FHA. All that jazz.
yeah, that's it. That works towards your cash for conventional loans.
But it doesn't say anything about seller finance, so that's why I kind of want to, on my second call, ask about it.
Yeah, and the whole point is you're going to say, hey, the only way I can get this to cash flow, and let's go back to cash. The only way I can get this to cash flow is at 80,000. Let's see, at 100,000. He's still cash flow at 100,000. What are they asking? 150. 120. 120 still cash flows. Hard to complain on this one. Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, I mean, you could go all the way up to 120. But the whole idea is get them to be disappointed with your cash offer, so you can switch to seller financing and then offer them, seller financing at $500 a month. You could even offer them 165, like, so it's a little bit over what they're asking for. You can do 8,000 down. That'd be great. Really good.
Okay. Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
When you can do it, and the problem is it's hard to do. That's the whole point, is it's tough to do. But it's all about finessing them into it and explaining to them that no investor is going to come in and want it for 158 because it doesn't cash flow, right?
Yeah.
Or does it? Did it? And cash flow?
No, it doesn't. Yeah, 178.
Yeah. So you just say, and that's considered not cash flow. So it doesn't even cash flow at the price you're asking. So and put it on them. I always go, well, how do you want me to do that? Like, how am I supposed to buy this? You tell me. Like, make it work. I'll buy it. If it cash flows, I'll buy it. But at this point, it doesn't cash flow.
Awesome. Second question, when I get on Wednesday, I just get on, or you got to make me a moderator?
Yeah, we'll send you permission and all that. And my keys goes by Lava. He'll be sending you how to get in. I will come in with you for the first one, so you're comfortable with it and you know what's going on. So don't worry, I got your back.
Awesome. I'm working on the pitch deck today and all that kind of stuff. Make sure the class runs smooth.
Yeah, no, I totally. I'm psyched you're doing it. I really appreciate it.
All right, logging out.
Okay, bro, take it easy. All right, Eric, what's going on?
Here, I'll pop up the screen. It's weird in this angle. I wanted to, I know it's like late. I don't know if you have time. I wanted to get on a call and I wanted you to kind of walk me through trying to like offer.
Good. Yeah, let's make a phone call. So your first phone call, is this the first time you talked to the agent?
Yeah, this is the first one. I'll send it to you just so you can help me look it over real quick. Just a quick analyze.
Okay. Let's do it. Send it over to me. You did.
It's a duplex. Yeah, I just sent it. My first thought is probably ask about rents to see if it's negotiable to go up at all.
Yeah, rents are the most important part of the whole deal here. Okay.
How do I get back on the screen? There you go.
Good. And it doesn't need any work, so that's great.
No, yeah, recently renovated, bought in cash, so it's gonna be some buyer. So offer wise, I don't know really what to shoot for.
Okay. Let's
sell it finance. So they say they're rented out for $1,850 and then $1,200. So you got about $3,000 of rent.
Okay. All right. And so at $369, they rent for $3,000.
About that, yeah.
Less or more?
3,005 is what they say. They get 1,850 and 1,200.
As long as we
They're,
do good. Yeah, I mean, let's see. At their offer price of 369, let's see what it does. And this is where you want to say, hey, great property, awesome. It doesn't cash flow. In fact, it loses $1,000 a month. How am I supposed to come in and pay your
on
price?
cash? Oh, I was thinking more seller finance on this one.
I get it. I totally get it. But you have to get to seller finance. You got. There's a road to
pitch cash and then go seller finance. Okay, I got you.
What we're doing is we're talking to them and
anchoring.
Anchoring. I really like to have them tell me how I'm supposed to buy the property. Say, I'm an investor. I'm a new investor. This is brand new to me, but I'm trying to figure out how to buy your property. And it is a duplex. There's a door here. Huh? Okay. Hey, I'm trying to figure out how to buy your property because I really want to buy in San Antonio. But I'm looking at the numbers and I can't get it to cash flow. How can I get that to cash flow? In fact, maybe I'm doing something wrong. And play dumb. Don't be smart. There's no reason to be smart, people. The dumber you play, the more information you'll get. So you say, so the numbers I'm getting are operating expenses are $33.25 a month. So the cash flow is negative, like $1,000. How do I get that to work? Right?
Yeah, right.
So there's a cash deal. That's why I added cash deals. So you'll come in and you'll offer them what is half of 160 or 369, 180?
Yeah, 187.
So I would offer 184. I would say, the only way I made it cash flow, and it doesn't cash flow that great, it only cash flows $400, is if I came in at 180. So how do I make this work? And they'll say, well, I don't know. I mean, you see how you're kind of giving them a reason to try to figure out how to make it work.
Yeah, right. Mm-hmm.
Keep on putting it off, and then you can play a game of, I heard about something where if the owner, like, let me to the owner, try not to use any of the buzzwords. Try not to use seller finance or seller carryback, holding the paper or anything.
On the bush with it.
Just try to say, is there a way? Because I've talked to, a buddy of mine did the thing where the seller took payments. Is that something that we could do? And say, because I can run my numbers and then leave it with them. I can run my numbers and see what I can come up with. But I think I might even be able to get your, right to your offer price of $369 that way, and see what they say. Because if that is the case, then you take $3,000 divided by 4, and you can offer them $750 a month to start with. If they don't like that, if they're like, yeah, that doesn't really work for us. See what it does for you. It's 45%, and it's $905 per month you'd be making. That's $750. If they don't like it, that's when you say, well, how about if I went up to $380 for the purchase price? Okay, and with the 5% from the other price, and I'll still give you $18,000 down. How would that work for you? What do you think it changes as far as us? What's going to change as far as what we get monthly on that? We went up about $15,000.
Right.
How's that going to change our monthly?
For our buyer?
What's that?
For our buyer, or
yeah, for our buyer. How's that going to hurt their deal?
They have to go into it more.
It won't change it a bit. You're still at 905.
Okay, yeah. That? So a small percentage.
And you're still at 46%. Nothing changes. It doesn't change at all. Did you see that? That's 905. It's because we kept this number the same. This number can go anywhere it wants to. this only affects our bottom line when we make the payment. So
Right.
if we're at 390, still same thing. 905 per month.
I threw it in the $5. I haven't gotten Atlas yet because I'm used to using $5, but I'm probably gonna look into it.
Yeah, understand $5 offers way too high for seller finance right off the bat. It doesn't allow you to negotiate.
Right.
And so my numbers, the reason I do my numbers the way I do them is so I have room to negotiate. So my numbers are simple for seller finance, and I'll throw them in the chat. It's 25% of rents is what I'm offering in the purchase price.
Yeah, that's fair.
Keeps it totally simple. It gives you a number to go with, and that's a starting number. You can move up if you need to. Let's say we had to go, okay, $1,000 a month. Well, we're still cash flowing $655. We're fine. That's still a 33% cash on cash.
Yeah.
Okay. And so what I do is in the chat, and it's 0% down. I mean, 0% interest rate, 5% down, 25% on a 10-year balloon. 25% of the purchase, I mean, of the rents.
Is the balloon is the balloon negotiable typically?
Everything's negotiable, and that's why I always want to put a 10-year balloon and let them negotiate.
Okay. Yeah. A lot of pricing agreement. Okay. I got you.
I never talk about interest rate ever. I never
No.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
But yeah, you got a possibility here. It's not a bad deal.
All right. Let's get going.
Yeah, it's
I'm in Chicago, so they're definitely not going to recognize that number, but we're going to do it.
What's that?
I'm all the way in Chicago, so they're not going to recognize the number. But
it doesn't matter. This day and age, the number thing is bullcrap, I think, because everybody has a mobile. And I got my mobile, let's say I got it when I grew up in New Mexico and I moved to California, and I've got a place in Ohio, and I've got I don't think people care about the number anymore. Okay, so let's see. So you're not going to make any offers. This is all just, setting it up.
Okay.
And getting for it.
I got you. Yeah.
Hello.
Hi, is this Bushi?
Yeah.
Did I pronounce that right? I'm sorry.
Who are you?
My name is Eric. I'm an investor. I was looking at the property off of Misty Willow in San Antonio.
I'm on a property site visit right now. Just text me some of your questions or your name and your info, and I'll get back to you.
Okay, sure thing. Thank you. Oh, wow.
Okay, so full name when you do it, give me your first and last name.
Okay.
And just say, I'm looking at your, and my main question is, it doesn't cash flow. How do I make it cash flow? I just say, sorry for the dumb question. I'm a new investor. That's it.
Okay. Just like that.
Then move on and wait for me to call you.
Okay.
But keep on calling other properties when you do it.
Yes. Yes. All right. Thank you, Trent. I'll be here tomorrow.
Feel free to text him relentlessly.
Okay.
Like in a half hour afterwards, say, hey, just checking in. Did you get my question? I would really like to do this, but I can't see.
Just bother him.
Yep.
Noted. All right. I'll check back in tomorrow. I'll let you know.
Yeah. Excellent.
All right. Sounds good. Talk to you.
Easy. Later. Okay, guys, that does it for today. We're right at 10:04. Just note that there's going to be more live streams. They're going to start on what? Because Tyrell said he had an emergency. He won't be able to do it till Friday. So maybe tomorrow you'll have Ryan at I think he was going to be 2 to 3 Pacific time. All right. Hey, good stuff today, guys. Thank you for coming up on stage. I always appreciate that. That's what makes these going so well. RTD, do not hesitate to reach out as you're working with Atlas. It's excellent, but it's confusing until it isn't. And so I'm more than happy to help you. All right, guys, that's it. See you tomorrow.